Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Rickross was out there defending Nicki Minaj together with Saweetie, and we're going to be talking about Dani Leigh. Well, this is per Miranda's request, and of course, the sentence that she got for that DUI. And we're also going to be talking about Karisha's birthday package that has the internet in shambles, okay? Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, we're going to talk about Rickross seemingly defending Nicki Minaj. And as usual, that snippet, I will try and insert it at the end of this video. So in an interview, there was an interviewer who was basically a male Karen, clearly trying to push a narrative. And they were actually asking Rickross of what he thinks about this entire Nicki Minaj and of course Bongo 2 beef. And he was insinuating that Nicki Minaj had gone too far, and you could tell from the line of questioning that he was pushing a narrative. Now, I was surprised because Rickross was out there saying, you know what, when it comes to rap beef, there are no limits. And I was like, okay, that is pretty much interesting, because when it comes to Rickross, you notice that, majority of the time he's out there throwing shade and stuff when Nicki Minaj's name is brought up. I guess that is because of his relationship with Meek Mill, who we know is still salty over fumbling Nicki Minaj, okay? So when Rickross sat there and literally was defending Nicki Minaj, it came as a surprise. Now, you know that while people are pushing a narrative, when even your ops are out there having your back, on camera. This guy even went further to be like, oh my goodness, Nicki Minaj spoke bad about Megan's mother and stuff like that. And Rickross was like, oh, well, I haven't heard what she said. What exactly did she say? I don't know the context of what you're saying. And clearly, because this guy was trying to push a narrative, he didn't, exactly tell Rickross what exactly Nicki Minaj had said. Because if somebody is saying that you're lying on your mom, that is normal. To me, that is not disrespect to the late. If anything, you're the one who disrespected your mother because you lied on her name. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like she said some vile things about Megan's mother. She is the one who brought her mother to attention, to the public eye, when she sat there and swore on her mother's name when she knew very well that she was lying. Now, if somebody can do something like that, I'm just like, Bongo, what is happening with you? Okay, so honestly speaking, I was very, very pleased to see Rickross, stand on business in that manner, and and exactly this is the reason why we're saying that they let people who have no influence, who don't know anything about hip hop, comment on hip hop and set the tone, for hip hop. I'm just like, tell me why that Karen was seated up there thinking that, oh my goodness, Nicki went too far and stuff like that. Like, you could see the disappointment in his face when Rickross stood on business. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. We need more people like that who stand with the truth. And now it's making me realize that a lot of celebrities are actually realizing that whatever, Bongo 2 and of course the management and her team were trying to do is just but a PR stunt. It's only us, the gullible fans, who are out there, eating all that up and blaming Nicki Minaj and overdoing stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities are coming out and are really showing us that, you know what, this is rap and there are no boundaries. I mean, you're the one who brought family into this first, and we didn't hear any form of uproar. And now when somebody's responding, you're sending all these blogs. That guy's disappointment. I was like, yo, his face almost turned red. And I was like, that's what you get for commenting on issues that you know nothing about. Okay, just because you've got a microphone like myself and a camera doesn't mean that all of a sudden you have a say in, black people's, stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying? I lived for every moment of that interview, especially when when that YT person actually, turned red and didn't know what to do. now that Rickross had shut down his narrative. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Did you expect Rickross to have Nicki's back like that? Okay. And another person who seems to not be phased at all by the publicity stunts and the narratives that are being pushed is none other than Saweetie. You guys were laughing at me yesterday when I was telling you that, you know what, I love Saweetie, she can rap, but I just love her. I mess with her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I guess it's her energy. I guess she's in touch with reality. So in an interview as well, she was asked, about, female rap and stuff like that and the beefs. And Saweetie was like, listen, it's a sport, okay? I dislike how when it's men, you guys will sit up there and say that, oh, wow, this is just sport. Rap is competitive. And when it comes to women, now you want to set boundaries. Do you understand what I'm saying? If we're gonna do the rap beef thing, let's do it all the way, okay? If you will bring up my family, I also bring up your family, and we still call it a sport. No sympathy in rap whatsoever. So let me know, you guys. I'm also going to insert that snippet at the end of this video. Let me know, you guys, what you think about Saweetie's comment. I loved that. Well, she also stood on business. Now I guess now you guys see why I say that I love Saweetie. Besides her being an icy girl and being pretty and flopping with her chest and, being that persistent when it comes to her non-existent rap career, besides all that, she's a dope person, okay? I've always been telling you. Now you see. Anyway, you guys, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. I am going to be talking about Karisha. Okay, Miss Yams is out there setting the internet ablaze. Now, you know that she recently turned 30 and it seems like, well, she got a DD care package. Before you give me credit for that line, you guys, it's not mine. Like, I literally saw it in the comment section of one of these blogs, okay? So she posted, a private jet and stuff like that, being flown out and stuff like that. And somebody said, I know a Diddy package when I see one. I found that really hilarious, you guys. So yeah, she was out there flaunting, that, P with a double E Diddy package, okay? And so amongst the package were very interesting items, you guys. There were interesting items that were written graphically. It was really I'm just going to try and insert those ones, you guys. She had an entire H package. She had a manual for doing the things on a D, like literally internet. And I was like, what is this, Karisha? But then some people were justifying it, saying that, well, haven't you heard about the saying of, having a dirty 30? That's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a normal dirty 30 party. But personally, I don't know, you guys. When it comes to Karisha, you guys, I guess only the yams will understand it. Do we have any yams in the comment section? If you're a yam, yam. If you are a yam, hop into the comment section and let me know what what president of the Yams Club was trying to do with that entire package. Speaking of her turning 30, you guys, who remembers that time when she was out there shaming someone for being 30 and calling them old? I was like, when I saw that she just turned 30, and I'm like, oh, how the tables have turned, eh? But then again, I really don't see anything shameful about somebody being 30. Like, it's only slow people who are out there age shaming people as if they're not also growing older. It doesn't make any sense, okay? But moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Yes, the queen of rap is out there still doing her thing, okay? It is actually being reported that she has sold 100 okay, I don't know what's happening these days with my singing, you guys. I guess I'm just in good spirits. But anyway, like I'm saying, Nicki Minaj reportedly has now earned over 100 million on-demand streams in the US. And congratulations to Nicki Minaj. And all this is being done without a video. Now, you will see people in the comment section somewhere. Sometimes I really wonder, who do we have here in the comment sections? Because I heard someone comparing his to to Bigfoot, saying, "Oh my goodness, Bigfoot only debuted at number 23." And I'm like, no, man, if you're a Nicki Minaj hater, what happens? Do you lose your mind or something? Or is it just proving a point that a lot of the Nicki ops out there are actually very slow? Because I'm like, how do you even compare the debuts of those two, songs? One was released right on time when it comes to the trekking week. The other one was released days after the trekking weeks had started. And I'm thinking this is common sense. Please, if you want to argue with me in the comment section, be a little bit more smarter. At least bring, arguments that actually make sense. Don't be coming over here being dense, okay? And making me try. Ace, I've been seeing you, by the way. Ace, I have been seeing you all over the place in the comment section, and I'm tired of you, man. You're the one who was comparing his to, what do you call it, to Bigfoot. And I'm just like, too, he's had a whole music video. Bigfoot didn't. So I'm just trying to figure out what are you people? What are you? I'm just so tired. I'm tired of pointing out the obvious to you. At least if you're gonna hate, do it with smartness so that the argument can be stimulating, so that the argument, when we check you and correct you in the comment section, it makes sense. We can't be checking you about the basics. Anyway, enough with my rant. Ace, I hope you've learned your lesson, okay? So next time you are out here arguing with me or setting up tone for arguments, please make sure you have checked your facts, okay? Oh my goodness. Moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about. Miranda requested that I talk about this. I am going to be talking about Yellow Bunny is What You Want, Dani Leigh. So you guys do know that, Dani Leigh got into trouble some time back about a DUI. Well, she knocked somebody up, when she was driving under the influence. And now it is actually being reported that all she got was probation, you guys, for a crime that is that deep. And this is the part where I do not understand how exactly this works. I'm just like, you're just going to get 5 years probation? No prison time at all? This doesn't sound right to me, you guys, honestly. I don't feel like it's fair, in my own opinion. I really don't feel like it's fair. But hey, let me know in the comment section if we have any lawyers in the building. Is this a normal thing to happen? Okay? And in all this, some people are blaming the baby, and they're saying that, it's his fault that this girl spied out like this. But I'm like, okay, I don't even like, the baby myself. I don't like him as a person. But at the end of the day, this girl is the one who was saying, "Yellow bunny is what you want," torturing and taunting Meme. Okay? Do you guys remember? Do you remember when she was doing all that? Okay? And after she realized that yellow bone or not, men will leave you in the desert to dry, she did not see it coming. And I'm just like, what kind of women do we have in this society? They will still let, what the men says during pillow talk get to their heads, and they will start clawing other women. That girl did too much, you guys. And at the end of the day, whether the baby left her and stuff like that, that does not justify, messing with other people's lives. Do you understand what I'm saying? So personally, I feel like a probation I feel like it's not enough, in my own opinion. But hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I might be, not informed, because at the end of the day, I'm not a lawyer. So let me know what you think about Yellowbone and the sentence that she got. Man, I can never get over what the baby did to that girl. Like, that girl literally was in a world of her own. Oh my goodness. Man, will leave you in the desert to dry without water. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'm just going to quickly insert those snippets that I spoke about, and I will put a little bit of other footage that's not from the actual interview, because you guys, YouTube does not play when it comes to copyright. Like, ask from all these people, like, if you get unlucky one day, you will regret ever inserting a professionally shot video, because it does not play. Okay, but hey, thank you for watching, you guys, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day. And until my next one, see you.
Dropped a response last night. I think it was last night, called Bigfoot. Do you think that you could go too far in rap beef, or you think it's all fair?
I really don't think you could go too far. I think, this is sport. It's hip hop. You know what I mean? And it's about having that fun. I call it fun.
Guys, I want you to pay attention to this guy. I want you to pay attention to this guy who's interviewing Rickross. Oh my goodness, I laughed so hard. Did you see his face almost turn red? Oh my goodness.
Megan got off her record. I'm believing. If I'm wrong, let me know. She got off her joint.
Yep.
Nicki, being the queen she is in the rap game, she responded, got off her record. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Do you think bringing dead parents into it is questionable, too far?
Shut up, man. Too far? What do you mean too far? What do you know about hip-hop anyway? What do you mean too far? She's the one who lied. Oh my goodness, this guy is so annoying, you guys. Let me know what you think about him in the comment section. Oh my God.
I haven't heard anything about dead parents.
Nicki keeps bringing up Megan's dead mom on it. Like a
Which,
lot.
She
about
disrespecting
15 times.
Her dead mother?
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
Listen to him. Watch him lie through his teeth. No, the way he goes on like, oh my goodness, she keeps bringing, Megan's passed away mother a lot. I'm like, it was one lie. One line. She lied on her passed away mother. Stop making it seem like it was like some sort of disrespect. Oh my goodness, this guy is embarrassing. I'm so ashamed on his behalf. What nonsense is that? What are you trying to prove, Dad?
Well,
I haven't heard it.
Well, it just dropped. That's not your.
I haven't heard it.
Just dropped.
I've done things too. When I'm doing my thing too. When I'm at odds and I'm making my music, I've done things and said things too.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's fuck them.